Hi, my friend, and welcome back to the Heal and Grow podcast, where we grow gently, one small thought at a time. Today, I want to talk about something that almost all of us try to avoid in life. Problems. No one wakes up in the morning and hopes to have a hard day. We all want things to be easier, less stressful, and more under control. But what if the things you are trying to avoid are actually the things helping you grow? Instead of starting with ideas, let me tell you about a movie that stayed in my mind for a long time. It is called The Pursuit of Happiness. It is a true story about a man named Gardner, and a time in his life when everything seemed to fall apart. At the beginning, Chris was just a normal person. He had a family, a young son, and a dream to build a better future. But then, things went wrong. He used all his money to sell medical machines, but no one wanted to buy them. Slowly, he started to lose everything. Bills kept coming. Stress kept growing. His wife, feeling tired and overwhelmed, decided to leave. And suddenly, Chris was alone, taking care of his son, with almost nothing. They lost their home. They had no stable place to live. Some nights, they stayed in shelters. Some nights, they had nowhere to go. There is one scene that many people never forget. Chris and his son hiding in a public restroom. He locks the door and tells his son it is just a game, while someone is knocking outside. It is a quiet, but very painful moment. You can feel how tired he is, how scared he is, and how much pressure he is carrying. And if many of us were in that situation, we might stop. We might feel like it is too much. But Chris did not stop. He decided to apply for an internship at a stock company, a job with no salary, where only one person would be chosen at the end. Even so, he kept going. Every day, he moved from place to place, trying to survive and follow his dream at the same time. He worked harder than others. He used every small chance he had. He showed up, even when he was tired, even when he was afraid, even when life gave him many reasons to quit. And slowly, step by step, his life began to change. After watching this movie, I sat quietly for a long time, and I realized something simple, but very real. Chris did not move forward because his life was easy. He moved forward, even when his life was falling apart. And maybe that is why this story stayed with me. Because it reminded me of something we often hear. There is a famous quote you have probably heard before. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. At first, it sounds very powerful. It makes us believe that every difficult moment will automatically turn us into a stronger person. And in some way, it is true. But I think this idea is missing something important. Because not every hard experience makes you stronger by itself. Some moments can leave you feeling tired, confused, or even stuck. Just going through something difficult does not always change you. What really makes the difference is what you do after that moment. Do you give up? Or do you keep going? Do you avoid it? Or do you try to understand it? Do you carry the pain? Or do you learn something from it? Strength does not come from the difficulty alone. It comes from your choice to continue, to reflect, and to grow. So maybe a more complete way to say it is this. What doesn't kill you can make you stronger, if you choose to learn from it. And maybe that is also the difference between people who feel stuck and people who slowly move forward. If you look at your own life, you may notice something. When a problem happens, your first thought is often, how can I make this go away? A mistake, a failure, an unexpected situation. We do not want it. We want to fix it quickly or avoid it. And this is normal. No one likes feeling uncomfortable. No one likes feeling unsure or out of control. But if you look a little deeper, especially from psychology, you may see something different. The human brain is made to adapt. And to adapt, it needs challenge. Without difficulty, there is very little growth. You cannot build patience when everything is easy. You cannot learn emotional control when nothing upsets you. You cannot become flexible when everything goes as planned. Many important skills only grow when we face something hard. Many people believe a good life is smooth life, a life without problems. But if you look back at your life, was it really the easy moments that changed you? Or was it the moments when you felt lost? When you made mistakes and had to stand up and try again, that slowly made you stronger? I'm sure that if you think about it honestly, the moments that shaped you the most were not the comfortable ones. They were the times you did not know what to do, but still chose to move forward. The times you felt unsure, but did not stop. The times things did not go your way, but you learned something important from it. Because growth does not happen when everything is easy. It happens when life challenges you, and you decide not to give up on yourself. Maybe problems are not stopping your progress. Maybe they are part of your progress. Every problem makes you pause, think again, and adjust. In a way, difficulty is information. It shows you what is not working, what needs to change, and what you did not see before. Learning from problems starts with a small change in how you see them. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You can gently ask, what is this teaching me? This does not mean you must like the problem or pretend it is easy. It simply means you are open to learning from it. In psychology, this is called reframing. When you change the meaning of an experience, you change how you feel about it. The situation may stay the same, but your inner experience becomes different. If you see a problem as proof that you are not good enough, you will feel discouraged. But if you see it as part of learning, you will feel curious and keep going. Over time, this small shift creates a big change. You become less afraid of problems. You do not panic when things go wrong. You become calmer and more flexible. And most importantly, you start to trust yourself. You begin to believe, I can handle this. And when you believe that, you are no longer stuck. You start moving again. Not because life is easier, but because you are stronger. If one day you look back at your life, you may see that your most important lessons did not come from easy days. They came from confusion, from mistakes, from moments when you did not know what to do next. So, if you're facing a problem right now, do not rush to push it away. Do not quickly decide that everything is bad. Pause for a moment Take a deep breath and gently ask yourself, what can I learn from this?